Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of your weekly VSX video of VSX, your number one source for anime, JRock, video games, and Blizzard news, guys. We're going to dive right into this week's big news, and it's all about Power Rangers, and Brian's going to fill you in on what's new.
Go Power Rangers! Well, what's blast in the past again, guys? Shout Factory's been doing a lot of blast in the past about Transformers, name it, all their cartoons.
All the stuff Brian and I grew up since we were kids.
Yeah. Well, even older, actually.
Yeah.
They even got, like, Thundercats and all that stuff. Well, They just announced that they're going to bring Power Rangers Season 1 through 7 on DVD. And
it's so nostalgic, dude.
Yeah. The best thing about this is that actually the first 30 episodes of first season is going to get released on August 21st. Not too far away, about 2 months.
Bad, man.
About 3 months away.
About there.
And it's so cheap. It's only $19.99.
Oh, that's pretty cheap per season, man.
Yeah. Well, they're saying that there's going to... I didn't know the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it's 183 episodes.
Can you guys believe that?
Yeah.
So many.
It starts from the Green Ranger, White Ranger, and then Blast in the Past, they somehow turn in little, and then they got these Alien Rangers or whatever. That's where season 1 ends, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 3 seasons, supposedly, in this whole, I don't know, crazy archives of stuff.
Exactly. Some seasons are really long, some are short.
Well, and Shout Factory is looking for, what is it, lifetime devoters, where you put a credit card on the line, and they'll price you whatever that price they give you, and they'll mail you one every time.
Man, it sounds like my language program, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a guaranteed way they're gonna make money. So.
Yeah, they're saying they're gonna put maximum about 40 episodes, or even maybe less. But they're saying about 40 DVDs are gonna be collectibles or whatever.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they're saying that their plans stop in Power Ranger Last Galaxy. That's my brother's generation.
Yeah, I remember watching that. That's one of the last seasons I actually watched.
Yeah, it was a pretty good.
It was okay. Not as good as the original.
It wasn't as cheesy as the new ones that are coming out right now.
Yeah.
So let's jump into anime. Oh, forget Power Rangers news some more. I know. Well, in anime news, Good Smile had some good expectations. They're becoming a public company finally.
Guys, finally in Japan, guys.
Yeah, in Japan. They were like a little private company. They sold, they busted out a lot of good models and everything. However, now they're gonna get big. They're gonna probably, they're saying, what is it? CEO saying we could afford to be a public sector company now. Sounds great. And last of all in anime is Hatsune Miku.
What's big about Hatsune Miku, Brian?
Well, remember last year Anime Expo's concert we had?
Yes, you and I missed, but it's alright.
We missed it, but we might have a chance to watch it for free now. Well, because in Japan, they're saying it was popular demand. They were selling this on DVD and everything. They always do this. I know that Hatsune Miku always sells all their crazy stuff on DVD.
Yeah, they do.
However, they're finally airing in Japan for free on May 19th. It's going to be on NHK BS. Wow. BS. Premier channel. I think it's a cable channel.
You know what? It might be on 18.2 on NHK.
Oh, really?
It might be.
They might have a chance to play. Oh, yeah, it is NHK. I forgot.
It is. So they might play that, or they might play on Nico Nico.
Yeah, I think Nico Nico will be having a chance.
Sure.
So people who missed it last year, you might have a chance to watch it for free now, finally.
Awesome, guys. So
yeah, that's for anime news. What's going on in JRock news?
Okay, so we have some really interesting news for JRock this week. If you guys remember, I talked about Alark Seal. They toured in Asia. Well, now they're on the Western Hemisphere. Asia meets Europe. Really awesome, guys. They on April 11th. Asian meets white. White meets Asian. Yellow and white, man. Oh, yeah. What do you guys call a school bus full of white people?
Oh, you're funny, man.
A Twinkie, man. Except I'm a reverse Twinkie. Anyways, they performed on April 11th in Greenwich, London. JRock.com has excellent descriptions on how the concert went. You guys can find out more about their 20th anniversary world tour in Greenwich, London, only on JRock.com. And other news, this is not really JRock news, man. Do you remember the 1952 novel, The Borrowers?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys are Brian or my generation. You guys were in elementary school. Like, I remember reading that book or even watching the movie. I know Disney had a movie back in 2011 last year about The Borrowers, a Disney version. Well, the Ghibli Studio movie Arrietty, which is the latest movie, is based off that novel. And this article features one of the a French harpist named Cécile Corbel. She plays the flute with many Celtic sounds, like the flute with the violin and harp with English and Japanese lyrics.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool, guys. You guys can find more about this and the comparison of the borrowers and Arietti only on JamieWorld.com. And last but not least, guys, JamieWorld.com is excellent with interview with Blood, as they did their concert in their famous Visual K concert in Europe. It says, but they're not really. I think it was just a European tour actually. I'm not too familiar with the band Blood, but they had a chance to catch up with them. This is like the second or third interview in the last couple months, or within the last year they had with Blood. So you guys can find more about this interview only on JamieWorld.com. That's it for JRock News this week, guys. We're going to dive right into video games, and it looks like Brian has some really interesting information for you.
Well, Sony has this plan for this fiscal year, 16 of the 16. What is this whole 16 million?
Yeah, 32 million or something. What is this?
Well, they want to sell 16 million consoles, 16 million portable console.
Do you think they can even meet that goal?
Well, good example. Last fiscal year, they sold 13.9 million PS3s.
Wow, man.
And top of that, 14.1 million for PS2s. The old system.
14.1 million PS2s.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
that's their old system is still selling.
Yeah, the reason is that they're still making games in Japan for PS2, actually. Like a lot of RPGs. You know, the fan base is different than the United States. You know, the United States is like, let's get the newest thing out. You know, the PS3, blah, blah. Some people can't afford the
Out
PS3.
with the old and with the new.
And their prices are a lot higher than the United States, actually, for their systems. I think it's about $600. It's only $300 over here.
Exactly, it's so cheap.
Yeah, so much cheaper.
Much cheaper.
And you know, their portable system, they sold about 6.8. Oh my bad, 6.8 million.
So many numbers, dude.
Yeah, for the PSP, and they didn't have data for the Vita because Vita just came out on their new fiscal year.
Mm-hmm.
So their goal is to 16 million for their console and 16 million for their portable console this fiscal year. I think it might be possible actually.
Hopefully, it looks like a general goal they could probably meet.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into better news. This is a little boring, but
Yeah.
but
This is numbers.
yeah, but Sony's awesome, guys. Well, it's something about Sony and Hazumiko again, guys. Hybrid. They're making a limited edition for Hazumiko.
Awesome, guys. What color is it, Brian?
Well, Sony was talking about a different color. It's called the Crystal White PSP.
Crystal White, huh?
I knew it was going to get released. It's getting released in June 28th, about a month away, guys. The white version.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some people like the whole white look because Sony trying to copy Apple about.
It looks like that's the first
white,
thing.
White and black, but they always release the black one first because the black one looks nice.
Yeah, it's Sony. Black is like is Sony's flagship color.
Yeah. Well, the special edition they're gonna have for Hazumiko that's gonna get released in August 30th. But however, it's only in Japan, guys. If you're a really hardcore fan, you need to go to Hong Kong or Japan probably to get the PSP.
Hopefully.
Well, they have this cool little decal on this back of her, and the touchpad's a little different or something like that. They have a lot of cool little things to it, and they're saying that it can include a different, wall, wall screen, wall skin on the back of the PSP actually on the screen, and it comes with a 4 gig specialty with different Vocaloids, and it comes with a 30-hour prepaid SIM card that's for data if you buy the 3G and the wireless version.
Wow, not bad.
It's about $500 in US dollars and equal to currency. It's not too bad in Japan actually. However, if you get the Wi-Fi version, it's about $437. I wouldn't recommend the Wi-Fi version because you get extra stuff with the whole.
Exactly, it's a better deal.
Yeah, with the 3G version of it. So guys, I'll post you guys more updates about how many people think it's gonna work out actually. And let's jump into One Piece. Pretty much, I remember a few weeks ago, I was like, oh, there's this cool game. I don't know if it's going to be a good game. The Pirate Warrior, it's actually shipped about 400,000 in Japan, guys.
940,000, man. That's a lot of copies.
That's a lot of copies. It's going to be for the PS3 and Xbox 360. They're doing well. Namco, Bandai Gaming, they're always reporting that they sold about 1.9 million of Dark Souls in the European North America, following 1.0 million for the Ace Pilot. So I think Bandai Gaming is always doing well, guys. So yeah, that's it for this week for Video Game. What's going on in Blizzard News?
Well, just like Video Games, guys, Blizzard News has some really interesting updates. If you guys remember, I mentioned about Antigua Shipyard with these potential new updates they might have in patches.
Yes.
So it's new patch 5.10.12, which was yesterday, guys, in American time, Pacific American time. Is official now. The observer time is now moved from 40 to 30 seconds, and for Zerg, The Overmind speed, not the Overmind, the Overlord speed has been increased from 0.46 to 0.58, so you can get your scouting done much more faster. Have you played Berserk since this new patch, Brian?
No, not yet.
No, you guys, you'll be so surprised how fast the Overlord moves. It's noticeable. Even with the spell increase, and the Queen's range increase has been increased from 3 to 5, so it has now the same as a Marine, so you can easily hit that Marine. Oh yeah, especially for the air attack, you can get your enemy's Overlord without having 1 HP left. Don't you hate that? And it goes off the distance. Don't you hate that?
Oh yeah, definitely. We get that extra shot now.
Exactly. But one thing that didn't go through is the extra 25 energy.
No.
Yeah, it sucks. But I think what happened was the Blizzard executive board met, and they discussed that it would be too OP for Zerg. How about we give them too much of an creep advantage?
Awesome.
It would have been awesome, but they got rid of it. But anyways, even these increases are significantly better for Zerg. And in other news, the World Tour system, not the World Tour. I'm talking about still about JRock, Brian.
I know what's up.
The World Championship Series, guys. 2 more locations have been released. Spain and Belgium. More locations and online tournaments are being released. And the pool is $5,000 for these tournaments. You guys live in this area, and you guys are watching Bento Summer Xtreme from either Belgium or Spain. You guys can compete for spots in the World Championship Nationals, which are happening in June or later this summer. So guys, stay tuned. In other news, guys, remember Diablo 3 comes out Wednesday, May 15th. One day after my birthday, guys. So if you guys want to send me an early birthday present, please send it to our address, which you can find it on our Facebook. So hopefully, guys. Are you expecting to get Diablo 3, Brian?
Not right away. Actually, it might be a little later. I'm actually looking for the price to drop.
Me too. I'm
not a really hardcore fan of Diablo 3. I did play Diablo 2 when I was a little kid, and played Diablo 1. But however, I'm not that big of a fan.
Exactly.
Not like StarCraft for midnight release. We went to inline for you.
Oh, your special edition.
Yeah, special edition.
It was awesome. I'm gonna do the same thing probably. Wait till the price goes down.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week, guys. You have anything else to add, Brian?
Well, happy early birthday! I forgot to tell you that.
Thank you, man. I'm turning 25, guys. 25 long years.
Wow, he's getting old.
I'm getting old. Well, gee, thanks, man. Well, what are you, 26?
Not yet.
All right, man.
I'm still going to be 25 for another couple months.
Another couple months until later this year.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's it for this week. Be sure to tune in next week when you guys give you more updates. Bento Summer Xtreme, your #1 source for anime, JRock, video games, and Blizzard news, guys. And until then, remember to bento your samurai to the extreme!